Hello, my name is Jeff Brazil from the University of Arkansas. In this chat, you will hear from Kim Granados, who is a student liaison for Global Campus. Kim is going to give us great insight into all aspects of our online student liaisons. Kim, thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we're really excited to hear about all the great things that the student liaisons do. Can you kind of just give an overview of what the student liaisons do?
Yeah, so we are a built-in resource for our online students. Generally, we do assist more with prospective applicants, and then we help explain the application process. We can go over program overviews, explore the cost of certain programs, just provide those tuition estimates sometimes. But yeah, we're just there to help get students to where they need to be.
Yeah, just right at the starting line to get them going, right? Like you
Yes.
guys are right there at the starting line. Can you talk a little bit about the application process?
Yeah, so students, once they do apply, their application does generate an application checklist that's tailored uniquely to the responses that they provide on their application. And so generally they do need to submit transcripts, test scores, and an application fee.
With that, I know students are they're busy, they're working. What are the best times to get a hold of the student liaisons? What is the window for your team?
Yeah, so we do keep this in mind. We want to provide more flexibility for students to speak with us. So we are open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays and also from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays.
Oh, okay. So you guys are open on Saturdays. You're working some overtime to help the students, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's awesome. I know they greatly appreciate that with students being busy and working. That's a big time. I know that sometimes we'll have students who are transferring. Can you talk a little bit about that transfer process and like what students need to do with what they think might transfer in, how that process works?
A lot of our students are transfer students, as you'd mentioned. And so what they can do prior to applying is review our transfer course equivalency guide. It provides more of a general overview on what credits may transfer in. And then once they do apply and once they are admitted, they're able to log into their Workday account in which they're able to review a degree audit on how those credits transferred in and also meet with an academic advisor just to explain more on how that'll go towards their degree plan.
Kim, we have students who have gone through the process and been admitted and they're trying to get their transfer credits and meeting with an advisor. Are they still able to reach out to you and talk to you?
Yeah, of course. Students are always welcome to reach out to our office and we're happy to get them in touch with the resources that are available to them. We also do have our online student coaches that are available for students once they're admitted to just kind of get them more acclimated to online learning.
From your time here being a student liaison, what are some of the most asked questions that you probably get that you could probably talk about to help a student that's getting ready to join the university?
Yeah, so I would say one of them is just the general question of whether or not it'll say online on their diploma, and it does not. It just says University of Arkansas. Our content online is the exact same as it would be on campus, and so there's no online added on the diploma. They're also able to attend commencement, and we do also have a special online graduate reception for our online students. And also invite their family, and it's just a time to meet, intermingle with peers, network, and just celebrate their graduation.
Yeah, I think that's super important. And like you said earlier, the degree does not say online on it. It says the University of Arkansas. You're getting the same that everyone else is getting. Let's talk a little bit more. Let's kind of turn it more back to like the classes and just the functionality of the classes. Do you get a lot of questions about people asking, well, am I going to have to be at this certain class at 6 o'clock every night? Is that the case or is it different?
Yeah, no. So majority of our classes are asynchronous, and so that means that they can just log in at any time to view pre-recorded lectures and to complete coursework as needed, given that there are still deadlines for assignments or discussion posts, but the fact that it's asynchronous just adds more flexibility for students. We know that most students are working students, so we want to be able to provide them more access to viewing their coursework whenever it's most convenient to them.
Yeah. What does somebody that's applying, what do they need to prepare for? What do they need to have to be ready?
Yeah, so typically we do ask that students provide their official transcripts, their test scores, and submit the application payment.
Could you tell us what makes a transcript official?
Yeah, we actually do get a lot of questions about that just because there are official and unofficial transcripts. Essentially, what makes a transcript official is that it's sent from one institution directly to the other. So, for example, if a student were to request a transcript and then open it and then try to submit it, it would unfortunately be considered unofficial. So, we do ask that students request for the original institution or the previous institution to send their transcripts directly to our registrar's office.
Kim, could you answer any potential questions that a student might have about their test scores that they have?
So we do require test scores for enrollment and placement purposes, and we do ask that these test scores be no older than 5 years.
Okay.
And then examples of tests that could meet this requirement would be the ACT, the SAT, or the AccuPlacer.
Okay.
And we do recommend, if students don't already have pre-existing test scores, we do recommend the AccuPlacer just because students do have the ability to schedule to take it remotely through our testing services.
Oh, that's handy. That's good. So before we wrap up, can you talk a little bit about what to expect after you're admitted, like that process after they're admitted?
Students are able to log into their application portal, and in there is going to be something called the new online student checklist, and it's going to help walk students through on how to set up their student accounts, get an advising appointment set up, and how to enroll in classes.
It seems like you guys are there for the whole stop to help them. So we're really thankful for your time today, for talking about what the student liaisons do and how important that is. And we know that you're passionate to help the students and that they can reach you at any time. So thank you. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions and are interested in any of our online programs offered, you can visit our website or the contact information that is listed on this video. Have a great day, and remember, go Hogs!